I've got something a little bit different for you today. So in the process of researching my book, which I'll update you later on, I found this Yorkshire cookbook, and inside it there's a rather interesting recipe for a delightful concoction called the Sowerby Pick-Me-Up, and I thought it'd be a bit of a laugh if I made it, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, Sowerby is a village in the Calder Valley in Yorkshire, which I touch on briefly in my Crag Vale Coiners video, so be sure to check that one out. Now, before I start, this recipe requires a lot of beer. I, however, am not a beer drinker, nor lager. I can't stand the taste of them, in fact. And my cursory knowledge of beers and breweries in Yorkshire is limited to a purely historical interest. So, if you are a beer connoisseur, I do apologise for my selection because I scoured Tesco Extra trying to find the ones which fitted the recipe best with my limited knowledge of beer. Also, I am fully aware that the concoction itself will be disgusting for me when I drink it, but that's for your entertainment value, not mine. Anyway, when I finish reading to you the ingredients, you'll be wondering how I'm going to get down, never mind whether it's going to pick me up or not. But if you want to make the Sowerby Pick-Me-Up, you will need 1 pint of stout. I've gone for the Milk Stout by Black Sheep Brewery, one of the most famous breweries in Yorkshire. Now, the milk part is concerning to me. I'm not quite sure whether it has milk in it, but we'll find out that, won't we? You'll also need 1 pint of brown ale. I've gone for Theakston's Old Peculiar. Theakston is another very old Yorkshire brewery. I don't even know if that is brown ale. I think it is. You'll also need 8 ounces of brown sugar. That's equivalent to 113 grams. I tell you, if the alcohol don't kill you, then the diabetes from that will. You'll also need half a pint of rum. I've gone for Tesco's Own because it was cheapest. And finally, you'll need half a pint of strong beer. Now, I'm not quite sure what defines a strong beer, so I just went for the Wainwright, named after Alfred Wainwright, I can never pronounce his name, who was a famous walker and wrote many books about the Lake District, which is one of the most beautiful areas of England. Anyway, let's get cracking. Right, I'm not going to make the full recipe because it's obvious I'm not going to drink it and I don't want to waste it all, so I'm just going to make part of it. And with my trusty Copper Dragon brewed in Yorkshire bottle opener, I'll start with the stout. Oh, I forgot, it's my Pennine Brewery half pint glass. Okay, the Sowerby Pick-Me-Up, going in with far too much head. Gosh, that's dreadful. It is very, very sweet. You can definitely taste the sugar, unsurprisingly, but it's just so bitter. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Now, the recipe calls for you to take 1 wine glassful 3 times a day, but I don't know if I could manage that. It truly is quite foul. If you want a little bit of an idea what it's like the drip trays that you get in a pub on the bar, which collects all the drips from the glasses. Someone's collected them all, drained them into a bucket, then put in half a bag of sugar and said, have it. So, that's that then. So, what are your thoughts on it?
This is a proper beer festival winner. A strong amber winter ale.